if you have any information you'd like to bring up right now.
I just don't want to be kicking this fourth option kicking the can down the road too far
Right.
and then be told that it's too late.
Right, right.
I mean, we can have another meeting, but we need to do it, because we don't want this fourth option to hold up your project.
Right.
But we would still like this fourth option fully looked at.
You know, from my purpose, and I'm with Ralph on this, Tim's not here, and this is my last meeting today, unfortunately. I'll be in that side of the room. Yeah, I will. Oh, you got my chair in the hallway? Okay.
Yeah, that's right, at the hall.
Glenn's got a special seat for me he's putting up.
We're gonna sell popcorn too, because.
I'll have my drone in here flying around, but relative to, I don't think we should make a final decision today, but $800 isn't too much for Chardon to bear. I would, at least from my perspective, I don't think this project needs to be delayed any further. We need to be moving forward, do the calculations, so on and so forth. If there is another option that is practical, and I can't understand how that might be, because if we're gonna buy property, demolish property, the costs are gonna go pretty significantly up. So I just don't understand how that might work out. I wanna remain open-minded on it. But if it could happen, the proposal can certainly be done, Bowen can certainly do the study as we're going through this whole calculation process. And we've not taken any money out of pocket. It's gonna be probably, what, a year probably before we actually have to start committing dollars. So there's a lot of time in order to get any other options on the table. And if there is something that surprises us and pops up, you know, all's well and good. But from my perspective, we can't delay. We need to move this ball forward and keep this on track, because projects like this tend to go into the ditch because you can't make a decision. And so you need to make decisions and move forward. And you make a decision, you make that decision right. And it's an old saying, management saying that I heard 1,000 times. So, go ahead.
How long would it take to complete option 4?
I would say once we got the go-ahead, I'm thinking about 3 weeks, maybe 3 to 4 weeks at the most.
Okay.
We'd have to do understand the site, or the properties that are available to us, actually do the layout, study them, modify them, change them, and once we're comfortable with them, then have our estimator run costs on them, so that takes a little bit of time as well. So I'd say 3 to 4 weeks tops.
Well, given the number, the $84 number, do you think that's something your council would consider looking at, just shouldering that, given what we've already spent? Because that's kind of the first challenge.
I can't speak for council.
Yeah.
I mean, we would, it indicated we would do half,
Yeah.
but I can take that back to them.
I think that would be good, because what the county's already invested thus far, I mean, just, what I think I'm hearing here is they're feeling like, given the amount of money, if you feel this is a real viable option, and you don't want to close the door, you want the county to take a look at it, I don't think that's a bad investment for the city.
I will make the ask.
Okay.